Hello, my name is Carolina Martinez and I'm a QEP tutor, which is sponsored by the Office of Student Success. And today we'll be talking about solving percent problems to percent equations. Okay, the first thing to remember is that we have a set of clues in the questions given. For example, whenever you see the word is, it means equal. Whenever we see what, the word would, it can be translated to any letter like A, B, N, or X. It doesn't matter. That's our unknown. Whenever we see the percentage symbol, it means we're gonna translate it to either times 1 over 100 or times 0.01. And whenever we see of, it means times, either in a dot or as an X. Just know that we have to multiply. Now we're gonna start with a set of examples. And the first one is, what is 12% of 84? We know that what means a letter. We know that is means equal. Since it's 12%, we know we're gonna change it to a decimal format. So we're gonna move our decimal twice, and this is gonna turn to 0.12. We know of means multiplication, and we just bring down the 84. So technically, this is how our equation looks like. Now we need to find the value of A. To find the value of A, we had to multiply 84 times 0.12. And I'm going to do it quickly right here on the side. Times 0.12. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. We leave a space. 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 8, it's 8. 6 plus 4 is 10. We carry the 1. So we have 10.08. We have 2 decimals, therefore we have to put 2 decimals as well. So A equals to 10.08. So 12% of 84 means 10.08. Now for example number 2, it says, what percent of 60 is 21? Well, we're looking for a percent here. This is our clue. This is gonna turn to a P since we're gonna look for percent. Of means times, right? And then we have 60, which is this one right here. We know is equals, and then we're gonna put 21. Now in this case, we're gonna solve for P. In order for us to solve for P, we have to do the opposite of times means here, which is division. So we're gonna divide by 60, and whatever you do to one side, you have to do it to another. So we're gonna divide quickly here on the side. So 60 goes into 21. Since it doesn't go anytime, we're gonna add a 0. Now 60 goes into 210, I'm sorry, 3 times, which gives us 180. We subtract. We add another 0, bring it down, and this is gonna be 5, which is 300, and we're back to 0. So our percentage is 0.35. Now we have it in a decimal notation. For us to change it to 100, we need to move our decimal twice because this is our 100th place. And we need to make it into a whole number. So we move it twice. 1, 2. we have it equal to 35%. So the percent which is 21 of 60 is 35%. Now, for example, number 3. We have 84% of 60 is what? Well, since we have a percentage right here, let's convert it to a decimal. It will be 0.84 because we moved the decimal twice, right? Of means multiplication. We bring down the 60. We know it's equal, and well, what is just any number. In this case, I'm going to choose a B. Now we're going to multiply 0.84 times 60. I'm going to do it right here on the side. 60 times 0.84. Well, 4 times 0 is 0. 6 times 4 is 24. We leave a space. 8 times 0 is 0. And 6 times 8, it's 48. We add up 4. 8 times 2 is 10. We have 2 decimal placements, one here, so we do the same thing. So B equals to 50.4. So we know that 84% of 60 equals to 50.4. Now for our last example. 51 is 30% of what? So we need to find now what's the big number that we get at 30% of. Well, let's do the same thing. Let's go step by step. We're going to bring down the 51. We know is equals 30%. We're going to change it to a decimal. Of, it's X. And then let's put just any other letter. In this case, I'm going to put an A. Now, we need to solve A, so we need to leave it by itself. We have to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So we're going to divide all of this by 0.30. Once we divide, it becomes 1, so we only have the A by itself. So it's A. And then this one we have to divide and simplify. So I'm going to do it quickly right here on the side. 0.30 goes into 51 how many times? Well, before doing that, we need to change this number into a whole. So we move it twice, and we do the same thing. So our new decimal placement is on top. Right here. Now, we have a 30. 30 goes into 51 once. So we have 30. We subtract, we bring down the 0, so it's 210. 30 goes into 210 7 times. That gives us 210. We subtract and it gives us 0. Now we bring down the 0, and well, 30 times 0 is 0, so it's just 0. So for A equals to 170. So we know that 51 is the 30% of a whole, which is 170. Now once again, let's remember that whenever we see the word is means equal. Whenever we see what means any letter as A, B, N, or X. When we see the percentage means times 1/100 or times 0.01. And whenever we see of, it means multiplication either as a dot or as an X. Once again, my name is Carolina Martinez. I'm a QEP tutor sponsored by the Office of Student Success, and what we did today was solving percent problems into percent equations.